Malam Gumi has just exposed the reason why banditry in the northern parts of the country is on the rise. And it will shock you that he said no politician is funding bandits, that bandits are just reacting due to the long-term neglect. Northern people are neglected. Oh my God. When you talk about the people that have enjoyed power the most in Nigeria is the northern part of the country. Why is the eastern part of the country, why are they not into banditry? Why are they not fighting and killing people? Although there is unknown gunmen in the eastern part of the country, but those are insecurity issues. But why are they not saying that they've been neglected? If the northern part of the country is complaining, please, what will the eastern part do? The Igbos, who have been neglected for such a long time, they've never had a president. They've never had a chance at the presidency ever before. And you are saying the bandits in North is because because they've been neglected for a long time. Please, whose fault is it that their leaders do not care for them? Whose fault is it that they still have bad roads despite the amount of money they get as allocations in the northern states? Whose fault is it that their leaders are not doing what they're supposed to do? They're supposed to hold their leaders accountable, not take up arms and start killing their people over there. And Gumi, I don't even know. I don't know. Why are people still listening to this man? Because he's sort of like always supporting these bandits, Boko Haram. He's a sympathizer of Boko Haram, in short. Anyway, let's take a look at the details. Before we do that, subscribe if you haven't subscribed. Thank you. A prominent Islamic cleric from Kaduna State, Ahmed Gumi, has refuted claims that politicians are funding the ongoing unrest in the northern Nigeria, particularly in the northwest region where insecurity has worsened in recent years. Despite numerous attacks by bandits and other criminal elements, including the killing of a monarch of Gobi in Sokoto State, Gumi insists that political involvement is not to blame. Back in 2021, Imo State Governor Hope Uzodinma alleged that politicians were behind banditry, sweeping parts of the country. However, in an interview with Saturday Punch, Gumi dismissed these allegations as baseless and lacking intelligence. The cleric said, "This is an unintelligent allegation. No politician is sponsoring these people. We are all victims. The opposition is not even behind this. This is a natural reaction of people neglected for centuries without education." Who neglected them for centuries without education? Didn't they give them free education in the northern part of the country as well? Who told them not to go to school? People prefer to do what's it called? To carry plates about and start begging for hams instead of going to school. They prefer giving birth to 20 children and all of them will be on the streets begging. I've forgotten the name. If you remember the name, please leave it in the comment section. Alumanjeris, yeah. Alumanjeris. They prefer to do alumanjeris instead of going to school. I served in Sokoto. The most schools in Sokoto, they even pay them to go to school. If you agree to go to school, you will be paid. You'll be paid bursary and you're not going to be paying school fees. They don't pay school fees. Even as tertiary education there, I'm not even talking about secondary school. No school fees and then you also get bursary. All of the entitlement they get over there in the northern part of the country is because they believe, most companies and most of these industries believe that they are, should I say, less privileged? No, not less privileged, like underdeveloped, the most underdeveloped, part of Nigeria. So when they want to do any philanthropical work, it's the northern part of the country that they go to establish all of these things. You will never see all of those things in the west or in the east, but you will see them in the northern part of the country. But I think the lack of education in that area has made them so docile to the fact that their government, people that they should hold and accountable, are not actually doing what they need to do for them. And they are not, I think their eyes is not as open to know that these people will put you in power, and you must make our lives better. You must do things to develop our states. So why is it the federal government's a problem? I remember during, is it Buhari's regime or Yaradua, he built schools for them, schools that were later neglected, free schools for Alumanjerio that were later neglected. And Gumi is now saying that they've been neglected for education. Don't they have schools there? Who told them not to go to school? Now they are exposed to the world and they want education. Really? Gumi, are you sure about that? They want education now that they're exposed to the world. Are there no schools in the northern part of the country? Like I said, I served in Sokoto. These people, you have to force them to go to school. Force them to go to school. These people are exposed to the internet and they see how much they are deprived. Wow. They want to fight back. This is act. This act is not by anybody. Gumi also highlighted the growing desire for education and a better future among the affected communities, which is good. We went to a village between Abuja and Kaduna and we built schools for herdsmen. To our surprise, over 600 of them with their families have started schooling there. Good. They told us that they do not want their children to be like them. Imagine if we did that all around the country, he stated. But please, there are schools there before. There are schools there. There are schools. There are both private and government schools there. It's not as if there are no schools. Because according to Gumi, that is what is making it out to be. But there are schools in the northern part of the country, both government and private, that these people have access to go to if they want to. And they don't even have to pay a penny. Which I still know is the same thing, right? It's the same thing now. But before I go, guys, let's take a look at a few reactions from people online. Barrow says, this man is also part of them. He is the one fronting them. He is their mouthpiece. Exactly. Sonny says, where were they when other people were going to school? As far as I am concerned, nobody deprived them of education. Exactly. Now that you and your cohort have realized their need, continue building schools and internet facility for them to stop the nonsense you push them to do. Exactly. And he's defending them, saying that their eyes have opened to school. Were there no schools in the northern part of the country all along? Hey, God. Gumi, this man never ceases to amaze me. Oracle says they should go to their country to continue their banditry. But we are in the same country together. They are not Nigerians. A time is coming in Nigeria that this person is just so ignorant. How are the northern people not Nigerians? Please, I beg. Let's take the last comment. Famak says, banditry and Boko Haram cannot end in the north. Most northerners, especially the Islamic clerics, support banditry and Boko Haram. Exactly. That is just it. People like Gumi are the ones that are making it worse for them over there. I remember when Boko Haram started, the clerics that were supposed to be speaking against it, they thought that it was a jihadi mission, or how do they think that when you kill, the number of people you kill, that is how your level will increase when you die and when you go there. They thought it was a religious fight, that these people have come to fight a religious war on their behalf, not knowing that it will bounce on them. You know, you are Muslim, you are Boko Haram, and you are killing your people. Instead of the religious leaders to speak against it when it first started, they thought that, our savior has come, they are helping us, they are fighting for our rights, until when it boomeranged on them and it was too late to stop it. Thank you very much, you all, for always listening and watching. Leave your opinions in the comment section. I will see you all in my next video. Bye for now.